everyone. Just chillaxing. Sitting in 3 feet of snow seems like an odd time to be thinking about global warming, but there's no time like the present. Remember a few weeks ago when we were all running around in shorts and t-shirts outside? Sure, we love warm weather, but doesn't it seem strange that it was 60 degrees in the middle of the winter? In fact, this is a sign that our climate is changing, and not for the better. This change is referred to as global warming. Global warming is a serious subject that we should all be aware of, and more importantly, do our part to prevent. So what does global warming mean? Well, just as it sounds, our planet is getting warmer, and even a small increase in temperature can change our climate. During the last 100 years, the average temperature of the Earth's surface has increased by about 1.4 degrees. It's not a coincidence that the 11 hottest years recorded in the past 100 years have all occurred since 1995. In order to understand what's causing global warming, we first need to understand what the greenhouse effect means. Our atmosphere is made up of layers of gases, mainly carbon dioxide and methane, that surrounds Earth and behaves like a giant greenhouse. These so-called greenhouse gases form a natural blanket that serves multiple purposes. Let's have a look at this diagram. First, the sun's radiation enters our atmosphere and heats our planet. Second, Earth gives off heat energy which passes through the atmosphere and disappears off into space. Third, some of this outgoing radiation does not pass through the atmosphere and is reflected back down to Earth by the blankets of greenhouse gases. This blanket effectively traps heat and keeps the planet about 33 degrees hotter than it would otherwise be. Without it, Earth would be much too cold to support life as we know it. This is called the natural greenhouse effect. So what causes global warming? Well, the more greenhouse gases there are, the more heat is trapped and the hotter Earth becomes. The concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere is now higher than any time in the last 100 years and reached the record in May 2015. This is because we're using energy in far greater quantities. Coal-burning power plants are the largest U.S. source of carbon dioxide pollution. They produce 2.5 billion tons every year. Automobiles, the second largest source, creates nearly 1.5 billion tons of CO2 annually. And to make matters worse, we cut down trees which use carbon dioxide in their natural life cycle so less of it can be absorbed naturally. As a result of all of this, carbon dioxide drifts up in the atmosphere and makes Earth's greenhouse gases layer thicker. Consequently, more of the sun's heat gets trapped inside the atmosphere and the planet warms up. This is called the enhanced greenhouse effect, which creates this phenomenon we know as global warming. Okay, so what? The planet is getting warmer. Now we'll get to wear t-shirts and shorts all year round. Isn't that a good thing? Unfortunately not. Experts believe that greater amounts of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere and hotter temperatures on Earth will significantly change the climate across the whole planet and cause more erratic and extreme weather. That could mean heavier rainfall, more snow. Can you imagine? Longer periods of drought, more storms and hurricanes, and more frequent heat waves. Melting glaciers, early snowmelt, and severe droughts will cause more dramatic water shortages in the west. Rising sea level will lead to coastal flooding in the east. Warmer sea surface temperatures will fuel more intense hurricanes in the Atlantic and Gulf Coast. And that's not even the worst possibilities. Have a look at this.
Global sea levels have already risen by 8 inches. And if Greenland's ice sheet melts completely, sea levels will rise 23 feet.
Many of our major cities will be submerged.
if the world's coastlines are flooded. And if we continue with business as usual, warming the planet further, by the middle of this century we could trigger runaway climate change, a process beyond human control.
What do you do if you have that information?
Plant a tree. A single tree will absorb 1 ton of carbon dioxide over its lifetime. Replace a regular incandescent light bulb with a compact fluorescent light bulb, which uses 60% less energy. Buy organic food as much as possible. Organic soil captures and stores carbon dioxide at much higher levels than soil from conventional farms. Eat less meat. Methane is the second most significant greenhouse gas, and cows are one of the greatest methane emitters. Wrap your water heater in an insulation blanket. You'll save 1,000 pounds of carbon dioxide a year with this simple action. Clean or replace filters on your furnace and air conditioners. Cleaning a dirty air filter can save up to 350 pounds of carbon dioxide a year. Take a shower instead of a bath. A shower takes up to 4 times less energy than a bath. Insulate and weatherize your home. Caulking and weather stripping can save another 1,700 pounds per year. Use the washing machine or dishwasher only when they are full. Move your thermostat down 2 degrees in the winter and up 2 degrees in summer. You could save about 2,000 pounds of carbon dioxide a year with this simple adjustment. Let's do this.